Hi guys, it's Aquarianus, and I got two doll packages. I already opened one, I was too excited. So I'm gonna show you the first one, and I already stripped their factory paint off their face. Got three Spectras, two were the exact same. I'll show you the one with clothes on, and she has the chain around her hands. Sorry, the light is literally right there. I will be adjusting the camera in a minute, but I wanted to quickly show you, and I kept her clothes on this one because this is going to a friend, but I'm keeping these for myself. Eventually I will probably try to find a Spectra in with all of her outfit. They literally just had clothes on and maybe a tiny bit of accessories. One had an accessory, the rest just had clothes, and that's it. And then I have this big one, and I literally haven't opened yet, so I just checked again. I've been waiting because it said it was a few times over, and I've been waiting for it to say that it was here. Let me do the base and get like most of them out. Oh, she put newspaper in it, so that's good. And then get all of them out so I can rearrange and show you all. Right here. That way I can show you the dolls. And they're mostly Claudines and Draculaura's. So there's this Claudine right here. Her hair is nice and soft. I was hoping that none of them have sticky hair because I might, oh no, her hair is a little sticky right here and stiff, because if it's not sticky I can keep it. Oh, I actually really like her head. Like, it looks like she has a mohawk pretty much. Her hair isn't too bad. I might be able to reuse it. I want to be able to reuse it. It looks like some of them have slightly different skin tones, even though I think they're all Claudines. Yeah, they all look like Claudine. And then, like I said, most of it's Claudines and Draculaura's. This one looks like she was mixed with Venus McFlytrap. So this might be a Freaky Fusion doll. I think it is. I will have to ask my doll group Discord. Too bad she doesn't have her clothes, because I would totally keep her if she is then like that without taking her repaint off, because I think she is. So I'll set her off to the side. Let me take some of this bubble wrap off. And then this should be the last Claudine. And there looks like there's 2, 4, 6, 7, oh, 8. This one doesn't have her head popped on because it is in this bag. There's 2 heads actually in here for Claudine. So, I have to see which one matches her skin better. It looks like it's that one that matches. And then I'll have an extra head because that one looks like it might be a bit dark. And then in this bag there is 2 Draculaura heads as well. Okay, I'm gonna move some of these bags out of the way. Ooh, there's a Gigi in here. This is a Gigi. Her hair is a absolute mess. There's no saving this when it's like this. When it looks like this, it's usually sticky, and it is sticky and stiff, and it's not like super sticky, but there's literally no saving her hair. So if I wanted to have her as a display doll, I would probably try to find her in a better quality version of her. There's a Ghoulia in here. Most of them have their arms off, but that's what's in this bag. And then I have, ooh, another Operetta. Did I not notice her in the pics the lady sent me? I had a lady, I gave her a price, and she told me she would work around that price and pick out a doll lot for me, because she had this huge doll lot that was almost a couple $100 worth of dolls, and I saw some I wanted, but I didn't want all of them. And I can show you which one's referring to, and because there's one in here that I don't particularly want, because I don't think I can customize her. This is an operetta, and then this is Laguna with very yellow hair, and her hair is not quite savable, but almost savable. And then the bodies to the Dracularas that don't have their heads on right now. One looks like it was an elastic hip because her hips are not tight. I'm going to quickly pop their heads back on. They look to be about the same. No, one's slightly darker, so one that's got slightly darker skin. I'll put her head back on. They pop back on like this pretty much after you get the neck peg back in. When you're taking them apart, you have to be careful that your neck peg doesn't snap when you're customizing. And then when you put them back on, you just have to wiggle a little bit to get the neck peg in without snapping it again as well. Okay. And then like squeeze their heads a bit, and then ta-da, back on. And then I'll have to do that with the Claudine to match her skin. And then there's this Dracula as well, who also has very sticky hair. I don't think I can salvage most of this Dracula hair because this one looks like it was cut. This is probably the softest out of all of them, but it looks like someone cut her hair. So that doesn't look too good, honestly. Her hair looks like it was very curly at one point, but isn't fully curly now. Might be salvageable. I might just be able to fix her hair because I actually really like her, so if I could find the outfit that she was in originally, or make her an outfit and fix her hair up, I should be able to do that. Actually, this one looks like it's in pretty good condition too. Her hair's soft. It doesn't feel sticky, so that's a good thing. So I'd definitely be able to save her hair or keep her hair on her head and just repaint her face. And then there's this one, which I'm sure a lot of doll collectors want her, and then her wings come up like this, and then this piece comes down like this. But honestly, there's really no way to customize her because this is all attached to her. I would have to sand her body a lot because this little like piece and this are all attached. This is actually what brings her wings up and clicks down. You do that and they're down again. But and I think her arm was replaced because this one is pink and this one is not. So I don't know there. So in this bag there are an Abby leg, not an Abby, Spectre leg, and an arm. Except I've never seen ones like this before, so that doesn't look jointed. A Spectre arm and hands, some Abby arms, more Abby arms, Laguna's hands and arms, so I'll put them up there, and only looks like 2 full sets of Claudine, and then another but only has 1 hand So this one doesn't have, which makes me really sad. I was hoping her arms and hands would be in here because she looks like the Freaky Fusion one. And then there is, I think this might be Rochelle's because it's a gray, or it's, oh no, it might be, it is, it's Ghoulia's, but it's just one arm. It is her, the left side, and then the Draculaura's, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete, and then 1, 2 incomplete, and then a hand and an arm. And then I'll quickly do an overlay of everything. And everything that's come today are these here. And there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24 more dolls for repaints, and they all need parts. However, I probably won't be keeping her, and I might try to possibly, if I can't find some parts or way to fix her, either give them to other creators for parts, or I'm not sure yet. And then I have an extra head. So bye for now, guys. I know this is different content. I have 2 dolls to show you. There's one over there on that shelf and another on the collection shelf, which you can't see at this moment. But for now, I'll see you later, and I'll show you those another day. Probably when I have off on Thursday, because it is Wednesday. If not Friday. That way I can go into detail and show you the 2 dolls, and then show you the doll I'm working on, possibly, if I have her finished by then. If not, I cannot show you yet because my friend might watch this video, and she knows who she is, and I don't want her to, the doll to be spoiled yet. So bye now.